All right, it's another beautiful morning. Today, Monday, the 6th day of July, 2026. You're on to Wells Radio, 89.3 FM, your preferred awesome radio. It is yet another time for Perspective Unlimited on this very beautiful and chilled Monday. Of course, my name is Kunle Olowu. I will be your host for this morning. And of course, in the studio, I'm not alone. I'm with my favorite analyst, Chukwuemeka Monachiso. Good morning, Chukwuemeka.
Good morning, Kunle.
Yes, we are back at it again this
Yes,
morning.
we are back on the block.
You are not a fan of football, I know, but did you hear about the Brazil-Norway game yesterday?
Yeah, Brazil really tried. But this guy, this Haaland of a man, that guy is a machine. You understand?
So I'm not quite an Ireland fan because I'm an Arsenal fan. Okay. So normally Arsenal fans don't like Man City players.
I don't belong to any football team.
But yesterday, of course.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I watched.
Give him his kudos yesterday.
The guy played very, but Brazilians really gave them a good run for everything.
Well,
no, they tried. If you ask me, the Brazilians tried very. But Norway has a very good defense. So everything coming down, they will block it. But Brazilians tried very extremely well.
They really did. They really did. Okay, we're not talking sports now. On Perspective Unlimited, we are going to be looking at three newspapers. I will be checking the headlines on three newspapers this morning. And the papers that I have here with me in the studio is a Punch newspaper. Of course, we also have the Daily Sun, and we have Vanguard newspaper. We will be checking the stories on these three papers today before we go deep into analysis of the stories that are seen on those papers. So let us start quickly with that. On the front page of Punch newspaper this morning, the largest caption on Punch today, Monday, the 6th day of July, 2026. The largest caption reads, Saturday deadline puts parties under pressure. And there are three rider stories to that. Parties rush to submit presidential National Assembly nominees ahead of INEC's Saturday deadline. APC uploads Kwara, Yobe, Imo's governors and Senate nomination forms. PDP submits nomination form for over 200 candidates. Those stories you can find on page 2 of the Punch newspaper this morning. Moving on to other story now. On killings, FG warns South Africa threatens tough actions. That story is on page 8. And still on page 8, ICPC recovers 5.8 billion naira cash in 6 months. And on page 45, FG secures $11.4 billion World Bank loans in 3 years. That's a lot of money. Still on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning, Senate meets Tuesday as fake agency budget row deepens. Like I said, that story is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper this morning. And on page 45, Dangote beats U.S. Ships 757 billion naira jet fuel to Europe. This is according to a report. And on page 4, robbers kill Ondo technician defending family. And on page 8, and that's the final one, citizens key to winning security. That is credited to COAS. And those are the stories you can find on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Now over to the front page of the Daily Sun today. The largest caption, again, FG under fire over IFIPC scandal. Three rider stories to that. Turaki-led PDP demands a forensic probe, official suspension. And another story, scandal regular feature of Tinubu's administration. That is according to Atiku. And SERAP charges National Assembly to probe 1.3 billion naira allocation. Those stories can be found on pages 6 and 27 of the Daily Sun this morning. Moving on to other stories now. APC primary fallout. Governors aggrieved aspirants, trade blames. And the writer story to that, parties fence mending falters in key states. Other stories now on the front page of the Daily Sun. Uzodinma Lords Tinubu, National Assembly over State Police Bill. And there is one writer story to that, addresses House of Lords, London on leadership. That story you can find on page 27 of Daily Sun this morning. Two other stories now. Nigeria faces $10 billion debt risk as banks favor government's lending over businesses. And the writer story to that, buyers starving real estate of credit. That's according to MPC officials. And that story is on page 25. If you go to page 28, 2026 Guba elections. Don't sell your PVCs, Oyebamiji declares. And on pages 26 and page 2, alleged 8.83 trillion in unbudgeted expenditure. Reports false, misleading. This is according to Oyedele. And two writer stories. Tinubu must resign, says Peter Obi. An expert task FG on transparency. Like I said, those stories you can find on pages 26 and page 2 of the Daily Sun this morning. Nigeria, its others, account for 83% of global gas flaring worth $54 billion. That is according to World Bank. And the writer story to that, Sepiat ends gas flaring in its onshore operations, begins LPG production. Those stories you can find on pages 21 and 27 of the Daily Sun this morning. And finally, on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper, largest caption, how SGF's office cleared Adeyemi for Canada summit. So many revelations on this issue. And the writer stories to that, troubling pattern of scandal now too frequent, according to Atiku. Another writer, presidency can't escape accountability over Gbajabiamila claims. This is according to PDP. And Serap asked Akpabio Abbas to explain 1.3 billion naira allocations to fictitious PFIPC. Those stories you can find on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper this morning. And still on the front page of the Vanguard, federal government denies spending 8 trillion outside budgets. And the writer story, Obi asked Tinubu to resign over spending. That story is on page 9. And if you go to page 11 on insecurity, insecurity soaring operational costs. Others stall ICT boom. And still on the Oyo school abduction, rescue operations ongoing. That's according to COAS, and that story is on page 39. If you go to page 45, Zamfara won't negotiate with terrorists. This is according to Governor Lawal. And still on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper this morning, U.S. to closely monitor 2027 polls. This is according to Congressman Riley Moore, and you can find that story on page 9. And on page 6, on xenophobia, FG condemns killing of 2 Nigerians, demand justice. Still on page 6, NDLEA intercepts Malaysian-bound cocaine, nabs PhD students mastermind. And finally on page 8, on the 2027 polls, parties rush to meet INEC's uploading deadline. Parties rushing to meet INEC uploading deadline. I think in Nigeria right now, everybody, all eyes are on fixated on the upcoming election in 2027. And I think there has been so many talks about what is going on, party being deregistered and re-registered, INEC giving deadlines upon deadlines, and I feel maybe it is a very good, it is a good place for us to start this morning. So according to Punch newspaper, we have that on the 2027 candidates, Saturday deadline puts parties under pressure, and according to the report, with the July 11, 2026 deadline for submission of presidential nomination forms, for the Independent National Electoral Commission's fast-approaching political parties are running against time to beat the closing date. Now, the Commission fixed 6 p.m. on July 11 as the deadline for political parties to submit the nomination form of their presidential and National Assembly candidates through its online nomination portal. The exercise, which commenced on June 27, covers the submission of Forms EC9 and EC9A to EC9E in line with the Section 29, Subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2026. The Commission also scheduled the submission of nomination forms for governorship and State House of Assembly candidates to begin at 9 a.m. on July 18 and close at 6 p.m. on August 8, 2026. Now that brings us into this question, Chukwuemeka. What do you think will happen if political parties actually fail to submit their presidential candidate nomination form before the deadline? What actually really happens? Let us know what that really means, the implications.
Well, I don't think there will be any serious. The parties will meet the deadline.
Yeah, certain they will.
They will, you know. And this thing that INEC is really doing, I don't seem to understand, because there is nothing that they have come out to do with the parties that have been seamless in terms of people not rushing here helter-skelter to do one thing or the other. I don't understand. Does it mean that they just wake up and they bring out one, or the parties themselves don't even know what they're doing? Because we have had this fire brigade thing before, and we are still having it again, meeting deadline. What is actually happening? Does it mean that the parties don't have what they ought to give to INEC, or does it mean that INEC just wake up and make a demand, and the parties will begin to run helter-skelter to meet deadline? So I don't get it.
Okay, so
but I feel that they will definitely meet the deadlines, because that's where they have been hanging their hope to be on the ballot.
Okay,
and,
so
if you want to be on the ballot, you must do everything necessary to make sure that you're on the ballot.
Okay, so let us say that. You believe that they will meet the deadline.
I believe they will meet.
Yeah, but let's look at it this way: that if it happens that they don't meet the deadline, do you think INEC can actually extend the deadline for some parties?
Well, we are in a country where we always extend one thing or the other. I don't know whether you understand. You know what I mean? When it is a collection of PVCs, we extend. When it is over this, we extend. We have always been extending, and this one there will be an extension.
There will be an extension.
They will, yes. We've been extending everything. What have we not extended in this country? Tell me one thing that NIN we extended. Just name one thing that we have come out. And the reason why we keep on extending is that there are things in our, Nigeria is a place where things are not normal. When you plan to be somewhere at one point or the other, something will happen along the way that you will not be able to meet up. So you extend. And when we give, we don't do things in a way that it will be so seamless. If you want people to do something, why not start early? Why not start early so that people, and Nigerians are also so encumbered that.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yes,
Nigerians
they are so encumbered. Many things are agitating our minds. Many things are confronting Nigerians. In fact, some of the things confronting Nigerians, if it were in another country, people will be dropping dead. You understand? Nigerians are very strong people. Many things are confronting us. Imagine a mother now this morning taking the children to school, different schools, on Okada, and you're asking that woman to come and collect a PVC. And after the whole runs of the whole day, you expect that woman to go to INEC you will even forget the PVC. And when you go to INEC, they begin to ask you some funny questions like what's your what do they call it? Password. How many of these women will even remember their password? That's the question they're asking people, and that's why a lot of PVCs are abandoned. A woman will come there and be asking a woman that cannot even write a password. What does he know about password? Can't we find a way that these people who are not literate can even have a way to have their PVC? You're asking that kind of woman a question that you cannot even. How will she answer it?
So do you think INEC is not ready?
I don't think. If you ask me, I'm not working for INEC, but INEC has no reason to disappoint Nigerians. They have been given a lot of money. You understand? I don't know why that institution, why we can't have somebody who will actually come out and tell Nigerians that we are ready. Because money is not their problem. I don't think government is starving them of funds. I don't think so. Money is not the problem is whether it is lack of political will or whether it is, I don't know what exactly, but I know they have a problem. INEC has a big problem. Not even this, not this Amopito thing. Even from Yakubu, they have been having a problem. Imagine the money given to Yakubu Muhammad. Everything has been, in fact, INEC has received a lot, but the performance has been very abysmal and below expectation.
Okay, talking about INEC being given so much money and still doing way less, let us look away from INEC and look at the political parties themselves. Now, this deadline that they have probably would have put some pressures on them, possibly. And, these parties, a lot of them, we see in the news that they are still dealing with their internal crisis. We just heard again that the APC in Oyo State now just started to try and bring all party members together, those aggrieved over the primaries that took place. Do you think that these controversies can actually really affect
Kunle,
them?
You are the one calling them political parties. As far as I'm concerned, they are not parties. They are just racketeers. They are people ganging together to take up power. Because they know that in Nigeria, once you are in the corridors of power, you are made.
So what's a political party?
Political party is the party where all of us are equal. All members are equal. Nobody comes with strange money to buy up everybody. Political party is a party where there's a manifesto. You believe in that man. If you don't believe in it, you won't be a member. They will show you the manifesto. Do you believe that every Nigerian child should be properly educated? Yes, you sign. You become a member. And their dues, you will pay.
So you think Nigerian political parties don't exhibit these characteristics?
Wait. You pay your bill and you are binding on the laws of the party. There are mechanisms to check the excesses of people who will want to go off the fringe as far as the party is concerned. You understand? So all of us are equal before the party. You cannot be in party A in the morning. The next day, you are in party B. That's not political party. They are all businessmen. They are racketeers. You understand? And unfortunately, Nigerians call them political. They are not political parties. In the political party, you are not above the party. The party is above you. The party will tell you what to do. You represent the party. You don't buy off the party and say that you are the consensus candidate. No. Yes. There'll be a level playing ground for. Imagine, that's why we don't have democracy in Nigeria. Tell me which party is practicing internal democracy in our country. Do you know that consensus candidacy is enthronement of absolutism as in democracy, and it doesn't work. It's not in tandem with all the tenets of democracy. So we don't have political parties. They are all racketeers. They are all business people looking for power. Because when they know that when they get into power, they are mad. Like we are seeing all over the place today. Look at scandals all over the place. Does that show you any element of a political party formation in our country? It does not. They are businessmen, racketeers. That's what I call them. They are not. That's why I won't belong to any one of them. Because that is not party. I grew up when they were political parties. My mother was a member of a political party, and I followed her to their meetings as a child. They will go there, you bring your card, everybody will come. Even illiterate women have a say because they will challenge you. Not now, somebody will bring tons of money and buy up everybody, and people will begin to sing as rubbish. That's not party. So that's why we are having the problem we are having. That's why people are defective, and they created a lacuna that if you are in a party and there is a problem, you can change your. You don't do that. Our former INEC chair, Yakub Asimahumud, he went to Ghana to monitor the election and came back and was telling Nigeria that he was shocked that he met people in Ghana who have stayed in one party for 25 years, for 30 years, for 15 years. That's a political party. Because something is binding them with the party. They believe in the tenets of that party. How many people in Nigeria, how many of our so-called politicians have stayed in a party for 6 months? How many of them in a year or 2 years? Without jumping from one place to the other. And you call them politicians. They're all racketeers.
You said you cannot join any of these political parties.
Why will I join them?
But definitely you will have to vote for one.
I believe in principle. Yes, I believe in. I won't be a member. That does not mean I will not vote. I won't be a member. I believe in principle. What is binding? Do we believe in Nigerians we have health care? Yes, all Nigerians. Okay. Is that part of your something? I will study your manifesto. Do they even have manifesto? It's like the only manifesto they have is to have to loot. Yes, that's the only manifesto. Create fake agency all over the place, and money is being wasted. What are you saying? That's not political party.
All right, you still on to Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred awesome radio. Perspective Unlimited is the program you're listening to. My name is Kunle Olowu, and the other voice with me in the studio is that of Chukwu Emeka Mona Chiso. We are talking about the deadline given by INEC to political parties to submit their presidential and gubernatorial candidates before July the 11th, 2026. Yes,
let me even ask you a question. Somebody will be in party A and is working for somebody in party C. Is that a party? You'll be disciplined. Can it happen? That's to show you that there is no political party.
But why? I mean,
you cannot. You'll be sent away. What killed PDP? What PDP? What killed the PDP? Look at what this man. What they call this man in Ekiti State?
Fire.
Yes, he was going to. He wore APC cap. I was going to PT.
But what if,
Kunle,
it is said that when a party wins, or when a candidate of a party wins, doesn't mean that other political parties cannot work with them for the good of the country.
How do they win election in Nigeria? How do they win?
True elections.
Which
and
election?
People will vote. They will count whoever has the highest number of votes will win.
Kunle, we have a long. I believe in truth. I won't lie to myself. We have a long way to go. We have not even started. And with this crop of individuals, Nigeria will not get what is called democracy. These people that are running around, I don't have any iota of respect for any one of them because they are not Democrats. I was politically conscious when Olowu was campaigning. Azikiwe, Waziri Ibrahim. Do you know about him? Politics without bitterness. This Aminu Kanu. These are men, real men, who will go around all the corner of this country preaching the doctrine of their parties. And when you ask them honest questions, they will answer you. And you look at them, you know that this one, they will tell you what they will do, what they get into. And they don't go for rallies, bringing musicians that will sing you to sleep. You forget even what you came to do. These are people, in fact, Kunle, every day I wake up, I begin to wonder, how did we arrive at this place where we are today? With this kind of individuals, do we have future for? If I'm not a Christian, Kunle, I would have given up on Nigeria. But I know that there's nothing impossible with God. That's what keeps my faith in Nigeria. That God can turn situations around. If not, with all these people running around, I have given up. But because I'm a Christian and I believe so much in the power of faith, that's why I still have faith that a new Nigeria is possible.
Talking about having faith in a new Nigeria, and let us step away just a little bit now from the political scene. Let us go into another scandal that has been rocking the country for some days now, and that is that of the SGF in person of Gbajabiamila. The PFIPC scandal, that is, I'm sure you're very familiar with that. Now there's other reports coming out from Vanguard that the office of the Secretary General of the Federation actually cleared Adeyemi. Adeyemi is the DG of the supposed unexisting agency. And there's a report now that the SGF actually cleared Adeyemi for a Canada summit. Now, according to the reporters saying on the Vanguard, their fresh documents have emerged showing that the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation approved the disowned Director General of the non-existent Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, that's the PFICP, Mr. Adeyemi, Mr. Adeniyi Adeyemi, to attend the Canada-Africa FinTech Summit in August 2025. This came as the Vice President, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, slammed President Bola Tinubu's administration for dragging Nigeria to a point where scandals were no longer viewed as isolated incidents but recurring features of governance. This is even as the Social Economic Right and Accountability Project, SERAP, also urged the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, and Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, to disclose certified copies of all documents relating to the consideration of the approval of the allocation of 1.3 billion naira to the PFIPC, I beg your pardon, in the 2026 Appropriation Act. The presidency had alleged that Mr. Adeyemi concocted letters and claims insisting that the council never existed. Now, let us look at this story critically. Now we are hearing that he was cleared again for a Canada-African summit.
No, I'm the one who cleared him. He came to my house. I cleared him. It's not government that cleared him.
So let us look at this. Let us look at this before we go on a quick commercial break. The presidency actually insisted that the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council never existed. Yet, we are seeing fresh documents that suggest that the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation approved a trip for its alleged Director General. What does this contradiction
Listen, Kunle, listen to me, Kunle.
I am.
What we have, you know why we are having this problem? There is no country.
There is no country.
There is no country.
No, there is the Federal Republic.
Listen to me, that you have an army, you have police, you have currency, does not make you a country. Look.
So what makes you a country?
Look, I'm coming. If we have a country, Kunle, there will be an uproar all over the country over this nonsense. But there's no country. Everybody believes that when it is our time, Jemusoke, we take our own and go. Our konje, we will get our own share, we go. When it is time for these people, they get their own, they go. Nigeria is like a communal cow. If we have a common destiny, Kunle, this thing will not happen. In a normal country where every citizen believe in the country, this nonsense, this racketeering will not happen. The citizens will wake up and they begin to demand accountability, and else we roll. Because everybody has a faith in that. The reason why this is happening is because Nigerians don't have faith in their country. That's why when you meet an average Nigerian, we tell you, leave them. It's their own turn. Let them go and eat their own share. I listen to what I'm saying. That is the reason why I said there's no country. If this thing should happen in a country where government cares for citizens and citizens have a faith in their country, you don't go away with this nonsense, this cock and bull story. You can't get away with it. Citizens from both Yoruba, both Igbo, both Hausa, both Fulani, both Ijo, both Ishekiri, everybody will rise up and demand accountability. But why is nobody speaking? Because they have lost confidence in the country. That is a terrible situation where we are. They don't believe in the country again. If they believe in the country, they will hold people accountable. Now, how do you tell a story? You call something fake agency, and the head of service of the federation posted 300 staff to that fake agency. Am I the one that posted them? You say that it's a fake agency, and you gave your SGF is giving this facilitated this man to have office in the federal secretariat. Can you wake up, Kunle, and go to federal secretariat and get an office? And they say they don't know anything about the man. Can you say, Kunle, can you wake up, concoct something and go to central bank and open an account? And this man opened an account with central bank, and they say they don't know anything about this cock and bull. That's why I'm telling you that we don't have a country. If we have a country, people will rise up.
Okay, you still on to Wells Radio, it's 9.3 FM, your preferred awesome radio. We are going to go on a very quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll be asking Chukwuemeka that does an approval from the Office of the Secretary General to the Federation, does it automatically imply that an agency has official government recognition? Hold your thoughts on that. When we come back on the quick commercial break, we will go back into that story. Stay tuned on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. We'll be back.
89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio.
Thinking of an all-in-one digital platform that fits your lifestyle and makes everyday payments simple, reliable, and fast?
Oh, wow. Yes, please.
Allow me introduce you to BillStation, your one-stop digital payment solution for individuals and businesses. Built to simplify payments and services for millions across Africa. With BillStation, you can buy cheap airtime and data, pay electricity bills, send money instantly, make online payments, and book flights and hotels. Enjoy our overseas airport pickup services, interstate bus ticket sales, and event tickets, all on BillStation. Fast, simple, reliable.
Wow, that's amazing.
Visit www.thebillstation.com. Download the BillStation app on the Apple App Store or Android Google Play and get welcome bonuses when you sign up. Enjoy fast customer support and a seamless user experience every time. Get in touch with us today.
Email thebillstation175@gmail.com or sales@thebillstation.com.
WhatsApp 091 6858 1914. Bill Station. Your world, your money, one station.
Welcome to Juniors International School, Ibadan, where academic excellence thrives in an atmosphere of love, care, and safety. With a team of experienced and dedicated educators who inspire young minds in a stimulating environment that nurtures learning, creativity, character, and confidence. Our rich and dynamic curriculum prepares pupils for outstanding success in both local and international examinations, opening doors to limitless opportunities and a bright future anywhere in the world. At Juniors International School, we go beyond academics. We identify and nurture every child's unique potential, raising globally minded leaders guided by strong moral values and godly principles. Join us in shaping tomorrow's leaders today. Admission test into pre-nursery to year 5 holds on Tuesday, 4th August 2026. Venue, Juniors International School, Alafin Avenue, Uluyole Estate, Ibadan. Time 9 a.m. Admission forms are available online at www.juniorsinternationalschool.com/admissions or at the school premises. Juniors International School, Center of Excellence.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The general public is hereby advised to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Verify the licensing status of such schemes on these websites: www.cbn.gov.ng, www.nicom.gov.ng, www.pencom.gov.ng, www.sec.gov.ng, www.fsrcc.gov.ng. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call CBN 0817-665-7060, 0707-338-4828, SEC 0209-462-1168. Announcer, FSRCC.
How long will it take you to confirm payment? I have been waiting for the past 1 hour.
I'm so sorry. Our network is slow. I will just run out of data.
Same excuse yesterday. It is unacceptable, please. You better switch to One Data Internet Service.
One Data?
Yes, One Data. One Data is an internet service provider with the best alternative and solution for unlimited speed. One Data provides fast and reliable internet service to organizations, homes, and places of interest in Nigeria. With One Data, you get to enjoy the premium internet service with dedicated unlimited internet speed at all times, 24/7 fantastic customer service and support, and you enjoy a 1-month free subscription when you make payment. Now is the time to say goodbye to downtimes. Sign up with One Data today on 0811 223 2671 or visit www.onedata.ng for more inquiries. One Data, unlimited speed.
Are you hungry for something delicious? Food that feels like home but tastes like pure luxury? Then welcome to Honeydew Restaurant, where every meal is made to make you smile. From our smoky jollof to rich ofada sauce to a variety of delicious soups like egusi, eforiro, and more, paired with your favorite proteins and hot, freshly made swallows, all made for you to enjoy. We also handle bulk orders in liters, fresh and ready whenever you need it, with delivery to your doorstep. At Honeydew, it's not just the food, it's the feel. With our beautiful ambience, perfect for your romantic dates, family outings, or your quiet, relaxing evening escape. Join us every last Friday of the month at 7 p.m. for karaoke night with Jayola and enjoy music, games, food, drinks, and free mocktails and cocktails as you sing your hearts out. Visit us at Plot 42, Block 8, Alaafin Avenue, beside Wells Radio, Oluyole Estate, Ibadan. For your doorstep delivery or inquiries, call or WhatsApp 0814-691-6635, 0814-691-6635. Honeydew Restaurant, where every meal is made to make you smile.
89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio.
All right. Now you're welcome to the second half of Perspective Unlimited on Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred awesome radio. My name is Kunle Olowu, and here in studio with me, I have Chukwu Emeka Monachiso, who is our analyst for today. I remember before we went on the quick commercial break, we were talking about the fresh documents showing that the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation actually approved the disowned Director General of the non-existent Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, that's the PFIPC, Mr. Adeniyi Adeyemi, to attend a Canada-Africa FinTech Summit in August of 2025. We are now going to leave the phone lines open for people at home to be a part of the program. You can call into the studio on 09168931000, or you can call 09153334893. You can also call 09113333 to be a part of the conversation. Before we went on that break, I was asking Chukwu Emeka that does an approval from the Office of the Secretary General to the Federation, does it automatically imply that an agency has official government recognition? Let us say, for example, Gbajabiamila Mila was not in the office when his secretary actually signed those documents. Does it mean that once the Office of the Secretary General of the Federation is involved, then this agency is recognized?
Let me tell you something, Kunle. We are looking at, this thing we are looking at is just a tip of the iceberg. Nigeria is a racketeering country. Do you know why agencies don't perform in our country? Before they even allow you to have one, and before you have access, Kunle, Nigeria is a cesspool. It's a pity that we are living in a country where there is total collapse of morals. Completely. In fact, I begin to wonder, how will the young people, who will they look up to in our country? That's my fear. It's not about this gang. It's about the young people, and they are looking at what is going on in our country, and they are observing what is going on, and there is no consequences for breaches of trust. And these young people are growing, and they are looking at us. When a mother, kids learn how to chew grass by looking at the mouth of their mother, Kunle, that is my fear. I'm not bothered about these people that will soon expire. I'm bothered about people who are coming behind. What they are seeing. What they are seeing. What kind of country are they going to have? Kunle, can you tell me, Kunle, something as big as government? You invited Secretary to the Federal Government of the Federation, invited these people to put them as delegates to a summit, FinTech summit in Canada, and you say it's fake. These people opened account with Central Bank. Kunle, can you wake up now and go to Central Bank? They will take you for psychiatric evaluation. Kunle, is it possible that head of service of a federation posting 300 staff to a fake agency? When you asked me about a political party and I told you that they are all racketeers, you see what I'm saying? Can you say this in a normal country and people will keep quiet? Nigeria is done. Okay. Honestly speaking, I'm coming.
Yeah.
You said that this is fake. The man came out. The man said he would like to die, that he will not die as a coward. He said he paid 400 million. The problem was because the remaining 200 million he has not paid. Everything blew open. But I am not bothered. Nigeria is the only country where people go and look for apple under coconut tree. When your shadow will follow you, Kunle, my own shadow will not follow you. My shadow will. The only time your shadow will leave you is when you are in the dark. Go and check. Go and make this experiment. Go and check the antecedent of all the principal actors in this scandal and tell me how they manage to wangle their way into the seat of power if Nigeria is a normal country.
We have a call on the line. Let's quickly take this call. Hello, good morning. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good morning, gentlemen of West Radio.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, I'm so happy today. Innocent is speaking. My analyst, Mr. Chukwu Emeka, said my mind, and said the mind of Nigerians. most of the Western world. That is for you at all. That is disaster that Nigeria. You can imagine some of the analysts can attest to this point. And when they are making it, they will be just dribbling you. But let us be like Christians. So be honest in this Nigeria. Nigeria to work. Nigeria are very dishonest. If it might, okay, the elder, the Yoruba country, the talk of nepotism. They know not nepotism, it's about competence. If the competence is only one side, so many things happening. This thing is a dismal test for Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution, sir. I was actually really struggling to hear that. The network was a little bit shaky.
So, Kunle, it's a big shame. You know why I say Nigeria is not a country? Look, when Buhari was in power, Afenifere didn't give Buhari a breathing space. Oh, colonization of Nigeria. Do you hear anything again from Afenifere? If Nigeria is a country, all these social culture, all of them we wake up and rise and condemn what is going on in Nigeria. Because it is from their own side. I'm going to politics of protest.
Yeah, but I don't think we should try to put any.
I will put you.
Tribalism. Let's quickly.
It's not tribalism. It's about Nigeria. It's about having a country.
Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. What is your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Aderonke from.
Aderonke, please go on.
Yeah, corruption has eaten deep in our country. How can an agency be created? And even they said they found that the money is being disbursed to his CBN account that the chief of staff won't be aware of it. So my own point of view that Bajabia Amina should step down so that they get to the root of the matter of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you for.
I want to correct an impression. I'm not bringing ethnicity into it. What I'm saying is that if we have a common destiny, all the social cultural organizations will condemn what is going on. That's what I'm saying. I'm not bringing ethnicity. So I'm saying that's why I said that. People will not raise their uproar because everybody will keep quiet.
Let us look at another dimension. Now, this has happened, and Nigerians should condemn this. Nigerians should demand accountability, and as regards this issue. Now, let us look at it again. That what role do you think the National Assembly should actually play in this matter? Because it was actually even said that there is a budgetary allocation for this fake agency
from the National Assembly,
and it must pass through the National Assembly.
How come they didn't dictate it?
Yes. So, what do you think should be the role of the National Assembly in resolving this controversy?
There's nothing like resolving, Kunle. If
Nigeria
is a normal country, all of them will be jailed. All the people in the National Assembly, they're all complicit. You were there; they brought something. You didn't scrutinize it. All of them are complicit in this thing.
But that is if the agency is indeed fake. What if they approved it because it wasn't fake at the point?
But they told us that they are not saying it's fake because
from the federal government.
The bubble has burst. The lid is taken off the can. That's why they're telling us that it's fake. Where were they when the man brought? Is this man a spirit? How did they con the presidency? How did they con the SGF? How did they con all of? Is he a spirit? They are all involved, Kunle. That's why I said, if we have a country, Kunle, by now, Nigerians will be demanding for the sack of all those people in the house. Because they are not representing anybody.
So now, what you have said
it has shown Nigerians that these people we have in the house are something that we really have to...
So what you have said now, but the presidency is still maintaining that Mr. Adeyemi acted on his own. Now, these fresh documents, does he actually support or not support this claim?
Look, Tugule, that's why I said there is a collapse of morals in our country. There is nothing for the presidency to contest. Not absolutely nothing. If they have something to contest, let Bajabi Amila go. Let him be relieved of his duty so that they can be transparent.
Relieved or let him just step aside?
Simple. Let him stepping aside and they are all the same. Let him step aside. Let him step aside. How can a president? You know what is president?
But that doesn't often happen in Nigeria.
It won't happen now because there's no country. That's what I'm saying. If there's a country, it will happen. People will ask you to step, and the president will really do the will of the people by relieving him. But he believes that nothing will happen because it has been happening. If the day we have a country, Kunle, you cannot do this kind of thing and go scot-free. People will rise up from all the parts of this country and demand that, look, enough is enough. But everybody's keeping quiet because leave them, is their turn. When it is our turn, we do the same. That is why the country is not growing. Yes.
Okay, now let us look at the people who have actually weighed into this controversy. Now, someone like the former Vice President, Atiku Abubakar, he has actually said that this reflects a pattern of recurring governance scandal. Do you think that this is a fair political statement coming from the opposition?
If there's no scandal, will Atiku be saying what he's saying? When you go to the bush and bring ant-infested firewood, lizards will come to your house. Imagine everything has been transparent. Will Atiku be saying what he's saying? You gave him the opportunity to say what he's saying. If, look, Kunle, if these things had not blown open, both of us will not be saying what we are saying. But thank God for his mercies. Whatever that is hidden will be uncovered. And look, we are still going to hear more. This thing, like I said, is the tip of the iceberg. Nigeria is a sleaze. Things are going. That is why we keep on borrowing. Look at, imagine a fake agency. You look at the money you budgeted to a fake agency. Imagine, no receipt, no accountability. This money will just go down the drain and we keep on borrowing. Fake, you say it's fake. And you allocated money to it. You say it's fake. And you put them in your delegation to Canada. You say it's fake. Head of service of the federation. You know what it means, Kunle? Allocated, posted 300 people to go and work in a fake agency. Do they think Nigerians are fools? Yes, Nigerians may be poor, but their thinking faculty is still working. Do you think, and you are coming out to say it's fake? Then how come you posted 300 staff, Kunle, 300 staff to a fake agency?
But thinking about it, that this issue wouldn't have actually come out because the first person that actually blew this whistle was Femi Gbajabiamila himself. So if would we say that he didn't know that it was going to blow up this much? Or was it supposed to be like just a normal publication and then everything would just be swept under the rug?
Did you read the account of Prince Adeyemi? Adeyemi said it was he had already paid 400 million. It was the 200 million naira that was remaining that cost the whole wala. Go and check what the man said now. You know what I'm saying? So you coming out to say that because he has spoken first. No. When you know that the game is up, you will come out first to begin to shout. And there is look at what your Bayo Onanunga. Did you hear what he said? He didn't hear what he said. He came out to open. When the man started revealing certain things, he closed his mouth. Look,
talking about revealing certain things, how damaging could this issue actually become if more official documents keep coming out?
Kunle, it is more. Do you know my fear here? My worry, not even fear. I've mentioned the young people. I've mentioned how the international community see every Nigerian. Honestly speaking, these people have demarketed our country. We're even talking that, look, now, somebody will come out and say that the government has done their bit. That is it. The government has done their bit. We should not hold government accountable. So if they have, Femi Gbajabiamila has done his bit, the head of service of the federation has done her bit by posting 300 people to a fake agency. Kunle, Nigeria is a mockery in the international community. Look at what we are. Thank God, this man of Zamfara State, the governor, Dawuda Lawal, is waking up to say that no more talks, now bullets.
That's again, I'm talking about banditry.
Banditry. We have a country where a governor is sending terrorists to Hajj, and they will come back home, and we are still arguing who sent them. I didn't send them. How can you? How can you? Is that a country? Is that a country? People that have killed, people that have maimed, people that have raped, you are sending them on a pilgrimage. And you are paying for it. Nigeria, a country where a governor will go and collect money from Abuja and go to be renovating cemetery. Kunle. What kind of you begin to ask yourself, those people. I once interviewed a man. Let me go back into history. I was writing for a particular magazine that time. This man came from abroad. I've forgotten the country where he lived. He was a psychiatrist. He now told me something. Okay.
Let's quickly take this call. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Oh, we lost that
So
call. Please call back if
this
you
man
have the
said,
chance.
this man, I've forgotten the country where he lived. He's late now. He said, Chukwuemeka, I answered him. He said, look, when he came back to this country, he said, let me tell you one honest, that thing has not left me. The man said, all the people, you people are calling leaders in Nigeria, will not be allowed to take care of animals in the country where he lived. I said, Baba, this is a huge one. He said, they will never be allowed to take care of animals. He said, because before you employ you to even take care of animals, they will take, they will evaluate you psychiatrically to know whether you are fit.
Let's quickly take this call. Hello, good morning. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hello, good morning, Chief Kunle Olowu.
Good morning, sir.
This is Benga Mario calling from Apacha.
Mr. Benga Mario, welcome to the show, sir.
Sonny Ade sang his song some years back, and the song is still resonating as we speak. He said, "I should be bomi." So what you look on 1 million? I bet you look on 1 million. It shows that it's telling us that where is the pioneer of this vehicle driving us towards? Is it towards the front or towards backward? So who is the driver of this particular country? We can't really fathom where he is driving us towards. Look at this issue of that we are talking about now. Only God knows. So many different agencies that are unknown to Nigerians. And one question I kept asking, which I have not gotten an answer to, is that is there anyone after this government who is revealing those secrets? And we say that revealing those secrets to come up with more of those fake agencies that we have all around. And as we speak, Mr. President has not spoken anything concerning this issue. As we speak, the Senate, they said they will be meeting this morning. And I want to tell you that nothing will come out from the Senate. Instead, they'll be looking for a way to protect what is unprotectable.
They are meeting tomorrow. The Senate are meeting tomorrow, not today.
They are meeting tomorrow, yes. But I want to tell you that nothing meaningful is going to come out from. It's going to come out from their meeting. I'm telling you, they are going to find a way to protect and avoid those people. Those people that are culpable of this act. Nothing meaningful is going to come out of it. Mark my word. God is going to keep us alive.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much for your contribution.
Kunle, before I continue, did you notice loss of faith in the country? Look at what he said, nothing meaningful. That's a loss of faith. That's a citizen. He has lost confidence. Look, the man said, those people you call leaders here cannot be allowed to take care of animals. I said, Baba, why did you say it? He said, because they will be tested. He said he came back to Nigeria and saw that we call these people leaders. He said that's why the country is going backward instead of moving forward. That they will never. They will check. Look, there was a man who contested for leadership position in Singapore. Do you know, Kunle, they even checked his driving career. Has he had any
minor accident?
No, not accident.
Ticket.
Has he been booked? Has this thing happened? Domestic servants, how does he treat them?
We are really pressed for time now. And I would like to ask this question before, because we are really pressed for time. So very, very quickly, please. So let us say that the documents are actually authentic. What questions should the government agency be answering?
Which government agency?
Like government, the SGF, the federal government themselves, the Senate. What questions should they be asking? Let us say that these documents come out to be authentic.
So they will be asking who?
What questions should they be answering?
Who will answer? Who will ask them question? No, the question who will answer? Is it Nigerians? You look at what that man, the last caller said. That who will ask them question? They know that nobody will ask them question. That's why they are doing what they are doing. If it's a country where people are very, very conscious of their future, where people have not been abrogated, government will be afraid. I said it. I will end with this quote from George Orwell. A society where government is afraid of the people, there will be development. But a society where the people are afraid of the government, you will see sleaze like this thing we are having now.
All right, thank you very much, Chukwuemeka Munachiso, and thank you for everybody who has contributed to the program today. I would say it means a lot to us every time you call and every time you give your perspective on the issues we discuss. It is still Wells Radio 89.3 FM, and unfortunately, this is where we draw the curtains on the program today. Remember, Perspective Unlimited airs on Wells Radio 89.3 FM every Monday to Friday by 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. Do join us again tomorrow morning for a fresh edition of Perspective Unlimited. Until then, I say goodbye and God bless you.
Please listen to this important information. The views expressed by the interviewee in this program are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Wells Radio 89.3 FM or its affiliated entities. Wells Radio 89.3 FM is committed to providing a platform for diverse perspectives and opinions, and the views expressed by guests on our programs are their personal viewpoints. Wells Radio 89.3 FM does not endorse or take responsibility for the content or opinions expressed by individual interviewees and callers. Thank you.
Efile Emma Yikuro, Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Nibe Gongon Lewa.